Hello, good morning. Welcome to another new edition of my live broadcast. My name is Gires Moffo. You call me Moffo Money. Moffo Money is the name of which I've been baptized with in the TBC community. It's another great day. Despite the fact that we have a lot of rain here in Douala, Cameroon this morning, I'm shooting this video right from the heartbeat of Africa in Douala, Cameroon. It is another great time for us to share on this great vision which is TBC. I'm joining my voice to the thousands of voices around the whole world to clamor high on this vision called the billion coin. So, guys, if you're watching me new and you're new in the TBC community, just go down to this video, hit the like button, and share and subscribe if you are not a regular member of this YouTube channel. And most of the time, when we have updates to bring like this one, you will be alerted. I'm standing up this morning to do my live broadcast. I'm so grateful. Bonjour à la communauté francophone mondiale. C'est un immense plaisir pour moi de vous servir ce matin. Je suis dans mon 147e live broadcast ce matin. Je fais ce live broadcast depuis Douala, Cameroun, en Afrique centrale, c'est-à-dire le cœur de l'Afrique. Et on est tellement joyeux pour être l'un des participants à cette grande vision qui est la vision de la communauté TBC. Ici, on le fait chaque matin à 9h, 9h30, 9h35, de l'heure de l'Afrique de l'Ouest. Et si vous êtes nouveau, vous pouvez aller en bas de cette vidéo. Il y a les contacts et pourquoi ne pas cliquer sur le like et le subscription button si cette vidéo vous plaît pour que quand on est en direct comme celle-ci, vous serez informé des réalités des choses. Okay, that being said, and greetings to everyone. We continue as we have been saying with all our live broadcasts for a few days now. We give priorities to the newcomers to the TBC community because there are a lot of new members that are in the TBC community. So we are doing everything to satisfy them and to make them to be in alignment, like each and every one in the TBC community. So what we're going to do right now, we are going to take these newcomers. We're going to first cater for them. They are new in the TBC community. We're going to go to the Kringle back office and we're going to talk about a good number of things. We started yesterday on the Kringle back office to explain how you can register somebody, and the first screen that you will see, which is the dashboard. Today we are going to go right into the Kringle back office and explain a little bit some of the different soft menus that you have in the Kringle back office, because soon November 1st is coming, which is the day we call in TBC the payday. Payday in TBC is the day of which each and every one will renovate his back office account. Renovating his back office account means that what we pay the charges, the 8 grains of gold, which is roughly uh, $25, which is being used to reschedule and is being used for technical storage and used for the maintenance of the website and the different servers that are carrying the different wallets of TBC. So if you're new in the TBC community, this is the right place for you. And every day we're going to first of all give privilege to you and teach you how we are going about it. Et j'essaie de dire que quoi, si vous êtes nouveau dans la communauté TBC, chaque matin ici on commence avec vous et on essaye de faire tout pour vous satisfaire et de vous donner ce qui est intéressant et pour vous permettre de comprendre en détail le fonctionnement de la communauté TBC. Et vous savez, en TBC, il y a le jour qu'on appelle le payday. Le payday, c'est chaque premier du mois. Et ce payday, c'est le jour où tout le monde active son compte et cette activation permet à l'administrateur de maintenir les serveurs et permet de maintenir certaines équipes qui travaillent sur le système TBC. Et également, c'est le jour où tout le monde qui est membre de la communauté bénéficie de 50% de tous les gens que vous avez eu à inscrire au courant du mois. Donc, on va aller dans le Kringle Back Office, c'est ça qu'on appelle le KCBO. KCBO est l'acronyme qu'on utilise pour le Kringle Back Office. Donc, on va aller dans le Kringle Back Office. Je vais continuer comme hier à vous expliquer les différents sous-menus qu'on a dans le Kringle Back Office pour les nouvelles personnes et vous permettre de comprendre en détail ces différents sous-menus pour vous adapter de façon correcte et être en alignement avec le système TBC. Donc, j'essaie de partager mon écran. So, I'm trying to share my screen now. I'm going to take you to my Kunga back office, and here we go. Here is the Kruger back office. I started yesterday by showing you this and started by explaining the dashboard. This is how you enter your Kruger back office after you have created your account. This is how you enter your Kruger back office. But before I go, yeah, this is how you enter your Kruger back office. Log in. Once you log in, you're going to have your Kruger open like this. And this is the first sub menu, which is the dashboard. And we have dashboard, we have send button meeting, we have rewards, we have broadcasters, we have meetings, we have testimonials, we have info, we have education, we have contest, we have account, and we have help desk. If you count, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different sub menus. Now, this is the dashboard which has the information on all what TBC is all about. We talked about this yesterday. We tried to explain the vision of TBC and how you can gain uh, 10 million USD in TBC and just coming new. We explained the 24, 48 hours promo, which you need to benefit from when you're new. And we come down, and this is the other thing that explains to you how you need to activate your account on every first. You quite remember I told you of the first. The admin credit promo is a very special kind of TBC promo. It allows our members a way to access and use two admin credits to pay the monthly admin fee, which is 8 grins, about $25. We expect that this promo will create hyper growth within our TBC community. Take full advantage of this admin credit promo while it lasts. The admin credit promo, as they have just told us, is being used in order to register new members. And this admin credit promo is the $25 that you're supposed to have initially used in order to activate your account that the admin of TBC has given to you free. So every new person that enters the community benefits of this admin promo credit 2 a week that can permit you to register two new persons, of which these two new persons on the first with the commitment that you people have made are going to activate your account, and you have 50% of their commitments realized. So that was the dashboard, and those were the elements of the dashboard that we saw yesterday. We move to the second element, which is the send button meeting. The send button meeting is where we do meetings on weekly basis to inform the whole worldly community of TBC on the different new realities or the new information or the clarifications that each and every one need to be informed of. So we have these different send button meeting. We have the English send button. We have the French if you're French speaking. We have the Hindis if you're Hindis. We have the Metia Lo Aka Manipuri, Bengali, Cambodia, and right up to Tegala. So these are the different areas where when you watch a meeting, you're going to be given the keywords, and that keyword, when you input that keyword, you're going to benefit from cookies. And what are cookies? I'll be doing a live tomorrow to explain what are cookies. And cookies are just like points, and these points permit you to have new TBC. So for each meeting that you watch and you put in the keyword, you're going to be given 1 million cookies. But for newcomers that you're not broadcasters, they're going to give you 1,000 cookies. So these cookies, you convert them during specific period in a TBC committee, of which we term them redemption period. And the redemption period that is coming, we have a redemption period come the 1st of November upward, because the month of November is a redemption period in the TBC community. So that is that for that menu. Here we have the rewards. Rewards, as I've just told you about cookies rewards, this is where you see the rewards that you have gotten from the different participation that you have gotten within the community for the month. So if you click on cookies reward, you're going to see benefited as point the course of the period that there was no redemption, and to exchange, because redemption just means exchanging or the cookies into TBC. And there is this chart here that is always very great for each and everyone to have a view of this chart. Yesterday we talked to you about billionaires, the billionaire status and the uh, millionaire status in TBC. Once you reach TBC, you become a billionaire. And these are the specifications of points that you get as you participate in the TBC community in terms of cookies. So everyone that comes new into the TBC community has 25,000 cookies, and 25,000 cookies, which makes you to have 250 kringles, which was excuse me, please, which was today 2,550 cookies. Which you may think, now it differs here. If you are just a new person, you're not a broadcaster. A broadcaster in TBC is somebody that is doing live videos on TBC and being positive, because I need to stress on that, because there's certain people that have decided to go wayward as TBC is concerned. That is their problem. We don't talk about trash. The trash is going to take care of themselves. So being positive, your broadcaster means that you're doing a live video like this one I'm doing on TBC, and you are informing the TBC community on the realities, and you're giving opinions, and you are sharing your experience in TBC. So a live broadcaster has, as far as meetings are concerned, cookies of 1 million, while newcomers have only 1,000 cookies. And these cookies have TBC. So 1,000 cookies will permit you to have 10 kringles, which is 10 kringles, which is money in TBC, and 1,000 cookies will permit you to have 0.01 TBC if you 10,000. Means that this very meeting, or this very the video that I'm shooting now, is about 10,000 cookies. That is a 0.01 TBC. So guys, it's basic each and everyone that is new in the community to to be a broadcaster and to be a billionaire. To be a billionaire in the TBC community is simple. You get a 40 grain exchange of TBC. That is a 40 grain exchange is somewhere around down here. I think, yeah, exchange of 40 grains. Now, if you make an exchange of 40 grains, of which you're not a broadcaster, you're not going to have the number of kringles required. But this was corrected by what we call the TBC promo as from January 1st, 2019. So here you're going to still have this same amount. Means that what? Once you do a 40 grain transaction, a 40 grain transaction is roughly 120 something dollars. It used to be $100, but it has greatly changed because the price of gold has gone up. So a 40 grain transaction will permit you to have 1,000 cookies, of which 1,000 cookies is going to give you 1 TBC, and of which 1 TBC is equal to 1 million kringles. And of which this 1 million kringles are today in terms of dollars, we have uh, $10 million, 140, which is still going up as the community is growing at fast speed. That is what you need to do. And if you're a broadcaster, you benefit the same 1 million, 1 million cookies, 1,000. If you refer people to the TBC community, you refer 100 people plus, you're going to have and 10 million kringles. Rapid 24 that we explained to you yesterday, the Rapid 24, the first two people is going to give you 10 million cookies that are going to give you zero point 0.1 TBC, which is 100,000 kringles, and Rapid 48, 100 million cookies, which is going to give you 1.0 TBC, that is 1 TBC, and uh, 1000 kringles. So there are two ways for you to have 1 TBC. Either a 24-48-hour rapid promo, or you use the 40 grain of gold, which permits you to have the possibility to have 1 TBC. So that is the chart that has to do with explanation of how cookie rewards are being granted, because fast coming, as far as the month of November is concerned, we're going to be redeeming these cookies into full TBC. And now this is where we do transaction verification. And talking about verification, every new member of the TBC community needs to have an idea on this transaction verification, because you need to verify the transaction of everyone that has gotten a 40 grains of gold for him or she to benefit from the promo of having 1 TBC. So I'm going to be doing a video on this transaction verification, because we are already towards this promotion and towards the redemption of this cookie. So fast coming, we're going to do a transaction here. Now I'm going to take the broadcaster's reward. The broadcaster's reward is, as I've shown you from the chart, it is a compensation, or it's a motivation given to everyone that is doing a live broadcast. So as I've shown you down, if you're a broadcaster, you're doing videos, live videos, and I strict being very and sharing the experience, the vision, the mission, and permitting to answer questions from those who are new, you are doing it, you will be rewarded for that work that you do. That is what we call broadcaster's reward. If my broadcaster's reward open, you're going to see this is my broadcaster's reward page. Since the first day that I've been doing live broadcast, I've been gaining reward. These are the cookies that I am to transform them into TBC. I've transformed quite a great number, and there's still some pending that I will be transforming very soon. So these are what we call broadcasters rewards, and these are things that you need to do everything possible to make it up to date with you that you're new in the TBC community. Okay, so those are the first three menus of TBC, of the back office, criminal back office of TBC for the new members of TBC. If you have any questions on these three menus that we have treated so far, you can contact me, or you can write me with the different addresses that are beneath this video, and I'll be very happy to answer your questions and to permit you to have a good understanding of what it's all about. Oh, there is a great guy in my live chat. Good morning, Solomon Rahman. It's a great joy that I see you on my live chat. It's so touching for you to pass around to say hello, good morning, and to greet me. I greet you too, and I'm so delighted to see you in my live chat. So that is what we have for the newcomers into the TBC community. As time goes by, we're going to continue to expose and to permit you to understand this more detailedly. Now, let's take a move to the former divisions, or divisions that have been there for quite a long time. What is the take that we have today? All our target is on the 1st of uh, November. And being on the 1st of November, we need to do everything now to make our referrals to be in alignment. And making our referrals to be in alignment, I will call upon you to organize special meetings, send emails, talk to your downlines, prepare their minds, permit them to understand the importance of the first of each month in TDC. I was just in Ice Flash live broadcast, and he was talking to us about what is the payday in TBC. The payday in TBC is the 1st of every month, and the first of every month, everybody is being paid in TBC. So the great people that are already in the TBC community that are recruiting the sponsors, it is left on you to do everything now that your referrers should know that on the 1st of November, which is the first of month, everyone is going to pay his or her criminal back office. Now, added to that, the TBC admin has told us that we need at least 50,000 people to activate their back office year come the 1st of November. And we know where we are going with those funds. The funds are going to permit us to get a new blockchain, and we are really seeking hard and strong, and we are really hammering it strong that each and every TBCN should do everything to activate his or her account come 1st of November. And just to consolidate with that, the admin of TBC has created a donation page. Most former people in TBC maybe will not have been aware. Let me try to share my screen and show you the donation page, of which we believe that each and everyone that dearly carry TBC in their hearts, like we like TBC and we are doing TBC and we are sharing the realities of TBC, will be able to give donations so that we can purposefully make TBC to be a place to be for each and everyone. So let me take you to the donation page of TBC and permit you to see what you can do if you want to give your donation into the TBC. So it's going to permit each and everyone into the TBC family to support this great mission, which is a mission that has never been launched on earth to end poverty globally. This great mission is a mission that each and everyone should do everything possible. So here at the new page, the page of logging in into TVC, we have what? We have the login, we have the merchant locations. The merchant location permit us to know the different merchants that are TVCians. We have the public notice. The public notice permits us to know where the origins of TBC and what is guarding TBC lawfully. So you get come to the public notice. Now this is a new page that has come up, which is the donate. So this page to all TBCians is where each and every TBCian should do to what he or she think is interesting for us to continue this year come the month of November and permitting us to move to a new blockchain. I'm still concentrating myself to see how I can gather the necessary funds to permit the admin of TPC to move on to the new blockchain that will permit us to be very, very comfortable with transactions, and why not be very, very determined as far as the realities of TBC is concerned. So this is a new point that each TBCN needs to take note of. This is the wallet address. So you just collect this wallet address, you go to your Bitcoin wallet, and you can send the funds that you deem necessary that are to permit us to do. So if you would like to donate to the Kringle Private Society and TBC to help us achieve our goals, please send any amount of Bitcoin to the following address. So you see, this is the easiest way that we can do it for every TBCN and for every member of the TBC community. So that being said, it is interesting. We all Tunisians to be in alignment and should do what is really relevant for the growth of the community. So that is a consistent information for all Tunisians and for new and for all members of the TBC community. So the next thing that we're going to do today is that we cannot come to a live broadcast without going to the blog and to show the realities. The blog is where all the new ideas, all the great information of the TBC community are being posted. If you are new in the TBC community, you need to do everything to visit not only read and study the blog every day in order to be well ahead of what is taking place in the TBC community. All authentic information and all information from the horse's mouth is from the blog of TBC. So I would greatly invite you that every day, why not 3, 4, 5 times, I look at the blog every time because I know I'm doing TBC full time. TBC is a job for me, and I'm a full timer in TBC. It permits me to really live my freedom and live my birthright. So I'll invite you to be watching the TBC blog every day to see the updates that are there. So we are just going to rapidly go through the share my screen, and we go through the blog to see the different updates that have taken place since we did our live broadcast of yesterday. So we're going to go rapidly to the blog, and we see the different information that have taken place in the blog since yesterday. Okay, this is the blog of TBC. This is where all the information of TBC are being located. Okay, this is a great video on welcome to the TBC distribution phase. This is an introductory video for all newcomers into TBC, and I will invite all newcomers into TBC to really have time to watch this video. Congratulations, Ice Flasher, for becoming a heavy hitter for the fourth time in a row. Being a heavy hitter in TBC is a promotion that can already step more than 1,000 new members into the community for a calendar month. You're going to be granted the title of a heavy hitter, and this does not go without you being compensated. Every effort is highly compensated. So Ice Fletcher is being congratulations to him for being a heavy hitter for the fourth time. A heavy hitter means that he has signed. They said the first heavy hitter in TBC with above 1,000 paid sign up within a calendar month. He has signed up already for this month of October 1,000 new members to the community. That is why he has been congratulated, and accolades have been given to his person as far as this position is concerned. You can do it. We are fighting to go through that, and we are doing our possible best to be called heavy hitters or to carry the title of a heavy hitter. Now we move to the next block, which is uh, watch out for 100% TVC scam. These are things that we really need to hammer on. I never saw this. Maybe he has just pop up, and it's something very interesting. Watch out for 100% TBC scam. TBC is out to eradicate and poverty and misery in the world. We are out to end poverty. And ending poverty, as the great leader May was saying in his live that I was part yesterday, ending poverty in the world is keeping the people that are members of the TBC and competencies which and millionaires have. In order for them to be have those capabilities and to measure out those big, strong, uh, uh, those big, great issues that permit them to be at the position of negotiating and having those skills that they will not be rejected by the public as millionaires. But there are other canny ones that use specific shortcuts in order to persuade others to extract money from them and not being able to deliver the goods or deliver what they earlier agreed. And these are those we call scammers. These are one of the great leaders in the TBC community, the crypto dynamic Geo, Key, and Bex Pio, which are one of the great leaders that we have been working together and we are still working together. They are trying to denounce or scam that is taking place, and all Tibetans need to be aware. So I will wish that you should Try to follow this video right to the end and get what these great leaders are trying to prevent us from, and make it possible that you can do great things with yourself and benefit without being robbed up of your hard-earned TBC, because most people are going to be robbed off from their TBC due to what? Due to misunderstanding and not being alert or not being informed on the realities that are taking place in the TBC community. Now, uh, third party programs are not encouraged, and TBC members need to take responsibility for their choices. This is also something that we have to take into consideration powerfully. I was in this seminar. Third parties, third parties programs have to not be really credible to the TBC community. And so, if you're taking responsibility for the third party program, you're making your own choice. It's your responsibility and it is your choice. We have been a TBC community. I've been a TBC community for almost 3 years, since July 2017. And today, I stand a better position to tell you that we have seen a lot of third party programs, and I will not advise anyone with my own intention, those who are following me or those who are listening to the sound of my voice in TBC, to easily embrace third party programs. If you embrace program, it should be your responsibility and should be your choice. Whatever the realities of that program will prove out, you should take the advantage to have the responsibility or the blame on yourself. So you should not blame me on any other. The realities of third parties programs is you should do everything not to get yourself associated in. This is one of our great leader DMX, that we are always together. Gain a knowledge of TBC. Gain a knowledge of TBC. So try to understand what is TBC, get to understand what is TBC. And we have been saying a TBC is a mission with a currency. It's not a currency with a mission. So if you want to get to understand TBC, key in and get yourself hooked on with the great leaders in the community, like this one, like myself here presenting, like the great mascot or the amazing mascot of TBC in the person of Leader Bederi. They are going to carry you along, and you're going to really enjoy this mission, and you're going to be part and parcel of it, and it's going to do great things. So these are the latest highlights that we have on the blog of TBC this morning. So we are going to come out from here, and I hope this live has not been so long. So this is where we draw the curtains on the live broadcast of this morning. I didn't have any invitee this morning. There is no big problem. We are in love and respect. Maybe they lack internet connection, or the internet connection was not so good for them to be part of this live this morning. So I'm very grateful and I'm very thankful for you to watch this video. If you're new, watch and share this video if it's interesting to you. And why not subscribe to this new channel, to this YouTube channel, and click the like button and click the subscription button if you are not yet a member of this channel. And we will be informing you all the time as far as new realities are taken up in the community of TBC. It's your humble servant, Giras Moffo. You call me Moffo Money. I've been delighted to serve you today, and tomorrow is another day, same place, same time for another new realities on TBC. So have a nice day, and TBC is your birthright. TBC is my birthright. TBC is our birthright. TBC is more than gold. Have a nice day.